Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the Dow Jones today? So yesterday was pretty much of a nothing day. Nothing really happened. I just want to get some levels in here on the weekly. There's nothing really close by. Okay, that would be the most logical next level. And after that, we've got this level here. And then we have this level here. Okay, so those are kind of the next levels that I have in target. Where we finished yesterday, not really much of a level. Well, so not yesterday, but the low of the week so far is not really in any. There's nowhere. It's in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. So I suspect we're going to find a level somewhere. Okay, so we've got our levels in, starting to look a bit busy, but this is a pretty busy zone that we're hitting. Now, one thing I just want to point out is, I use exponential moving averages, but if we just change this to a simple moving average on the daily, you'll notice that we've got a daily close. We've had two daily closes. So we've closed below it, we've come back, we've rejected it, and now we are red again. Okay, so just bear that in mind. For me, I'm not a fan of the simple moving average. I like the exponential. It just gives me added, how do I put it? It gives me added confidence to what's actually going on. Okay, so the daily yesterday was pretty much an inside bar. Not an inside bar that I'm quite excited about. So to me, it's more of a spinning top. So it's indecision, and it's something that I'm kind of like in two minds over. What I want to do is just adjust this line to this level here. This was the previous level. Okay, this is where support was, and you can see we've bounced through. We're still hovering on here, finding support. So, in my eyes, a close below this on the daily is going to indicate more downside. Okay, and the downside would be pretty much the height of this range. Okay, so from there to there, and we move to there, which will bring us back to the bottom here somewhere. Okay, so that's kind of the first thing to watch out for today. And right, so right now, from the 4-hour perspective, we have a downtrend. So remember, what I'm using is the 20 moving average, and that 20 moving average is a simple moving average, and it's pretty much the Bollinger Band middle. And all I'm just looking for is, provided that the 4-hour stays below it, we are in a downtrend. If the 4-hour is staying above it, we're in an uptrend. Okay, so that's kind of the way I'm looking at this. This mess that we have here on the 4-hour, there's nothing here indicating that we are moving up. Okay, so to me, this is still downtrend. We're consolidating for the next leg down, and the next leg down should be the measured move of that. Okay, and if this does rally a bit, so it gets back to there, it'll give us there. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for at the moment. So let's just get down to the hour. Okay, so you can see yesterday was pretty much a sideways day. So it was up and down, and nothing really got tested. I suppose that breakout there was tested on the hour towards the close, and that's pretty much all. Okay, so my closing range breakout strategy, which is normally very good on the Dow. In other words, the last 2-hour candles on the Dow, a break above it normally gives us a target of the breakout target up here as a minimum, and then a second target would be the 161.8 extension. Okay, that failed yesterday. So we got the 32 extension and it failed, right? You can see the day before it was successful, and the day before that was successful. same height. Okay, and the day before that was successful to the upside and the downside. And the day before that, I think we had a failure the day before that. No, we didn't have a failure. There wasn't a close below here, but we did get a target to the upside. Okay, so pretty much the rules are quite simple for this. Is you're looking for a 12-minute close above or below the range as a break, and then you'll be looking for the breakout target as a minimum, and possibly target number 2 as your second target. And occasionally target 3 and 4 gets hit as well. So yesterday was a failure. Okay, now today, let's just have a look at where we are today. Just got to adjust the size of it quick, and let's put it down. Right. So at this stage, we've had a break out to the downside. Okay, and we're now coming back the upside. We're testing the 20 moving average on the hour. So for me, a break below this low here is an indication that we've got shorts coming, and we're going to have a short for the breakout target, and then second target being target 2. So that's kind of the scenario that I have at the moment. If we just drill down to a lower time frame, you'll see pretty much we don't have a confirmation on the moving averages on the lower time frame, so at this stage it's still pointing to the upside. So we could still retrace back into this area here. You see where all these tails are, which will coincide with the 50% of the range. So somewhere in this area, to me, would be a great area to be short again and run this short. Provided we break below here, then the next level will be the breakout target of 24,190, 24,185, somewhere around there as target 1, and then target 2 being around 24,130, which would be target 2 here. Okay, so that's kind of what my play for today is we'll just wait for this. It's going to meander up a little bit, I think, and it'll find some resistance somewhere along the line and then move to the downside. We may just stay in this range as well, so just bear that in mind. So this sideways range that we're in at the moment, we may just stay in it. So in other words, what I'm saying is that this may fail. We do have a spike down, and we've now come into a range. So there's two scenarios. So I think I'm still looking for the short from up here and move to the downside. Okay, if we do break this, then you've definitely got a target pretty much down at target 2 by the looks of things. Let's just measure it out properly. Yeah, so it'll come and test these previous lows. Okay, so that's my take on the Dow today. I hope it helps. And basically we're looking for a range break to the downside to give us a good, measure out how many points we're looking at here. Okay, not that great, 135 odd points, but better than a kick in the teeth. Anyway, hope it helps, and catch you guys later. Cheers, man.